Good morning, Year 1. Welcome to Friday's Maths. So today we're going to do another Fluency Friday, just like we did last Friday. So you always did a great job with your Flashback 4, your Numbox, your Times with Rockstars, and your Learn It. Okay, so today it is the same thing with just some different Flashback 4 and maybe different Learn It's. Okay, so we'll start off with Flashback 4 like we did last week. There are 4 questions. I'll read them to you as I always do. Then you pause the video, answer the questions. We'll go through the answers together, and then I will just tell you what the other things to do are. Okay, so first question, question 1, write the number bond shown on the 10 frames. Question 2, what is 1 less than 18? Question 3, compare using less than, more than, or equal to. And question 4, name the shape. Okay, so some nice quick Flashback 4 questions. Okay, so please pause the video now to complete those. Brilliant, let's have a look underneath the boxes then, well done. So write the number bond shown on 10 frames, so we've got 7 add 13, and that gives us 20, doesn't it? Because we've got 2 full 10s frames, you can see 7 red counters and 13 yellow counters. So that's the number bond shown. Question 2, what is 1 less than 18? 17, well done. Question 3, compare using less than, more than, or equal to. 8 is more than 4, so we've got the biggest part of the symbol facing the biggest number. And question 4, name the shape. It is a 3D shape and it is a cone. Well done, Year 1, well done for your Flashback 4. So we're only going to do 1 Flashback 4 today. So just like last week, I'd love it if you could spend 10 minutes playing on Numbox, or at least 10 minutes on Numbox. And then also 10 minutes on Times Table Rockstars. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit more about it again, because I know it's a little bit tricky to start with until you get the hang of it. So you're doing your 10 times table, and there's also some division questions. I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about that. So first of all, let's think about these red ones. I'm going to cover up the purple ones. Okay, so when you're doing your times tables, remember last week we practiced counting in our 10s, so you should be really good at counting in your 10s by now, because we've practiced that lots in school. When you're thinking about your times tables, you can look at the first number, and so for example, this one is 2 times 10. Okay, so that means how many, if we have 2 groups of 10, how many do we have? So we can use our fingers to help us. So we're going to count 2 groups of 10. Okay, can you do it with me? 10, 20. 2 groups of 10 gives us 20. So 2 times 10 is 20. Okay, what about this one? 5 times 10. So we want 5 groups of 10 this time. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so 5 times 10 is 50. 8 times 10, well, that means we want 8 groups of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, so it might take a bit of getting used to at first, Year 1, but you will get it, and you will just see these number facts and then know them, okay? Something else you can do is, if you want to practice them before we go on Times to Rockstars, or if you don't like the counting down on Times with Rockstars to start with, because I know it's tricky when you're not 100% sure, you could practice them. You could ask a grown-up at home to help you. They could say 2 times 10, and then you could say 20. You can use your fingers to help you. Okay, and the more you practice them, you'll just know them. And then when they come up on Times with Rockstars, you'll just know what 8 times 10 is, okay? So that's a way to find out what the answers are. To start with, so 6 times 10, well, I want 6 groups of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, so that's a way to practice doing it, and then you'll get better and better, and you'll be able to be super quick on Times Table Rockstars. Then there's also some division that comes up, isn't there? It's a little bit tricky because we don't learn the times tables or division symbols until Year 2 anyway. But it's always good to practice them now, so when you get to Year 2, you'll be super good. So division just means when you split a number up, so into groups. So the first one here, well, I'm going to look at this one here, 20 divided by 10. So this time we're thinking the opposite of what I just said. And we're thinking, how many groups of 10 are there in 20? So this time we want to count in our 10s until we get to 20 and see how many groups there are. So 10, 20. So there are 2 groups. So can you see how it's the opposite? 2 times 10 is 20, and 20 divided by 10 is 2. Okay, this one, 60 divided by 10, we want to count how many groups there are in 60, how many groups of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 6 groups. So that means 60 divided by 10 is 6, And we also know that 6 times 10 is 60, okay? So I know they're really tricky, but if you, as I say, the more you practice, the better you will get, okay? And sometimes with rocks, just have a go. It doesn't matter if they're not correct, just have a go. I really want to see that you're just trying your best. So that's all that matters at this point. We've only just started using it, so just try your best. And it's really exciting to see that you're all enjoying it, okay? So it's a little bit of help with that. And once you've done all those things, learn it as well, okay? So you all did a super job with your learn it. So you might have gone on to the next step or you might not have. So just to remind you, even if you're on step 5, you complete the whole sheet in a minute. So step 3, step 4 and step 5. Remember, you're supposed to just know them like that. So if you have to work them out, that means you need to practice them a little bit more, because 7 add 2, you should just be able to tell me is 9 rather than having to go 7, 8, 9, okay? Remember the step 4 ones, those are our number bonds to 10, aren't they? So we know they're all going to be 10, little clue. So don't forget the 1 minute timer and the big maths jingle that we use in the classroom and on YouTube. So the link's on Class Dojo, so you can use that if you wanted to. You could just use a normal timer. And don't forget you've got to get them all in 1 minute. And then the ones that you don't get, or if you get any wrong, doesn't matter, just practice them for next week, okay? And the more you practice, the better they'll get in your head. Can you see how everything today is things that you need to just know in your head? That's why we're practicing it. That's why it's called fluency, because the more we practice them, the better we'll know them, and then it'll help us with all our other maths. Okay, so I hope you enjoy Fluency Friday Maths today, and I look forward to seeing how you get on with your Times Table Rockstars, your Numbots, and your Learn It. So well done, Year 1, and I look forward to seeing you next week for another week of maths. Bye, everyone.